Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily ruling. Today's question was suggested by a viewer. Thanks to Anders Jopis for this one. Amy uses Croaking Counterpart to copy a Tarmogoyf. What are the tokens' power and toughness? Okay, so right out of the gate, I can pretty much guess that almost everybody watching thinks the answer should either be that it's a 1-1, because that's what Croaking Counterpart says, or that it's going to match Tarmogoyf's power and toughness, because it's copying Tarmogoyf. I'd also hazard a guess that most of the people, at least the ones who haven't seen this ruling before, are probably not sure which of those two options it should be. In situations like that, that's generally a clue that there's some rule somewhere in the comprehensive rules that's going to help us out. In this case, this is that rule. As you can see, whenever you have a copy effect that's going to set the final value for a characteristic, like power and toughness, then any characteristic defining abilities on the thing being copied will not be copied. So, this means that the Tarmogoyf CDA, which sets its power and toughness, will not be copied, and the power and toughness of the token is going to be 1-1. Now, there's another couple of interesting things that I wanted to point out with this ruling. First of all, notice that the ability is not copied at all. What that means is, if you have something like Ruxa Patient Professor, the token will be getting the buff from Ruxa, even though the original Tarmogoyf would not. Another thing to notice is that this rule also applies to copy effects that set the color or creature types of the thing that they're copying. So that would mean that if you were using Croaking Counterpart to copy something like a Forerunner of Slaughter, or a Crookshanks Kobolds, or even a Mistwalker, then you would not be able to copy those characteristics either, and the characteristics written on the Croaking Counterpart would be what the token has. I guess the Mistwalker isn't really a great example here, because it's not generally possible to copy a Mistwalker with Croaking Counterpart, because all the changelings are going to be frogs. I guess it is possible, but you would definitely have to jump through some hoops to do it. One other thing that I wanted to bring up while I'm on the topic. What if, instead of Croaking Counterpart, we had our good buddy Olag that was making a copy instead? Would the answer be any different? And if we were talking about the Tarmogoyf case, then the answer would be no, not really. Olag sets the power and toughness, in this case to 4-4, so that ability would work just the same as what it would do in the Croaking Counterpart case. However, we do have something interesting if we were going to copy a Changeling. Aside from not needing to jump through any special hoops to do it, Olag also says that it's going to be a zombie in addition to its other types. As you can see from the rest of the rule that I cited here, that means that the Olag is going to be able to copy the Changeling, because it says the words in addition to its other types instead of just saying that it's going to be a zombie. That means that the Changeling ability gets exempted from this rule and it will be copied. Pretty interesting. I was really excited when I saw this because these types of copy effects are pretty rare. To see two of them in the same set, say nothing about the fact that there's two of them that showcase this difference perfectly, well, that was really exciting for me. And I hope you got excited by this ruling too. But that's all I have for you today. How did you do? Join me again tomorrow for another daily ruling, but until then, I hope you have a great day.